What's going on, guys? It's been Another Dumb here. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own craft bucket or spigot server for Minecraft 1.8. So first thing you want to do is go to this website, getspigot.org. I like using this website because I don't have to decompile the jars, which sometimes can take 10-15 minutes to do. And if it crashes while in the middle, you have to start over. But guys, so after that, links down in the description to go to this website. You want to either click down Get Spigot or Get Craft Bucket. No difference at all, whichever one you pick. I like Spigot because that's what I'm used to and everything. So yeah. So now we have this Spigot Server.jar. Now you want to go to your folder, whichever you're going to create it. I'm just going to name it Server, and I'm going to drag the Spigot.jar into the server. And now we have this folder. So now you want to right click, new text document, and name it whatever you like. Doesn't matter because we're going to be deleting it in a second. You want to go ahead and paste in this code down in the description in a pastebin file. And now you see over here it says file.jar. You're going to want to take the name of your file and copy that and paste it right there. Make sure it has the .jar at the end. That is important. And in here you can put as much RAM as you want. I have 3 GB dedicated to it right now because why not? So yes, I'm going to go ahead and save that as a .bat file. So we're going to go to save as type, all files. And now you want to name it launch server.bat. Doesn't have to be that, but yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Name what you want. Now you can go ahead and delete that other text document, and now you can just go ahead and double click on the launch server.bat and it will run the server and start up and load all your files. Alright guys, so after that it should say you must accept the EULA in the console. So you want to open up this EULA.txt file that generated and type in true on EULA equals. Then you can go ahead and double click it once more and it will actually run the server this time. Alright guys, so you make it something similar to this, or you might just have the server start up normally, but either way you're going to want to go ahead and close out of that. And then what you want to go ahead and do is open up your server.properties file. And now in this file, what you want to do is, first you want to type in cmd in your search bar, and you want to type in ipconfig. And now this is going to be like the IP you're going to use. Not the IP you're giving out, but the IP that's going into this specific file. So now what I want to do is go ahead and go over here, and I want to go to server IP, and right here where it says IPv4 address, I want to go ahead and put that in here. So mine is 192.168.1.10. That is mine. And for port, do whatever you want. You can change the port to whatever you like in a second whenever I show you how to port forward it. Alright, so now that you have that in there, you can do whatever else you want in there. For now, I'm just going to minimize that. And if I actually change the port here to like 25566, and I save that, and I were, not there yet, and I were to run the server, it would say something like can't bind port, or something like that, as you will see here in a second. Alright, so as you may have saw there, took real quick, it said nothing about it. Alright, so that means the server's starting up normally because there's nothing currently on the port, but no one else outside of my local area will be able to get onto it. So now I'm going to show you how to make it so everyone can join your server. Alright guys, so this server has loaded up, and if I wanted to, I could go ahead and open up my game and actually test it out, and it would work, but only for my local area. So now you want to go ahead and type in stop or just exit out. It really doesn't matter at this point. Don't care if the server gets ruined because we haven't really done anything with it yet. So as it stops here, alright. So now what you want to do is go to the next link and download uTorrent. The reason we are downloading this program is it automatically ports forwards for us. And it's real easy, and yeah, I'll go ahead and show you how to do that now. What you want to do is download the latest stable build. Don't have to buy it. Just get the free version. That's all you really need. Alright guys, now that you have uTorrent all installed and opened up, you want to go out at the top left, click Options, go to Preferences, and go on the left side, should be on General, click on Connection. Now this is the port I currently have port forwarded, but if I wanted to change it to the one I just changed it to, which is 25566, so I changed it in here to 25566, you want to add a firewall exception, enable that, and enable that. Alright, that's all you need. Then you will go ahead and click Apply and OK and exit it out. Now uTorrent will be running in the background. If you look, if you click this little arrow, it will be running in the background, but you need it to be running in the background if you actually want it to still port forward your server. So now I'm going to go ahead and load up my server. Alright guys, so once again the server started up just fine, but this time other people can join. Now wait, you are not done yet though. If you open not permissions, Server.properties. If you open this up, you cannot give out this IP in this port. You can give out the port, but this IP will not work. What you want to do is go to Google and type in what is my IP, and your IP will display right here, your public IP address. And then what you want to do is give out that IP with the port that you created in here. And if you do that, everyone will be able to join your server just fine, and I will go ahead and show you that right now. Alright guys, so I have loaded up my game here, and if I go to multiplayer, add server, go ahead, put my IP right there, I do :25566, which is the port we chose in the uTorrent, and I click done. If I go down to the bottom here, you should see in a second that it says we can indeed join the server. Alright guys, so as you see, it did connect, but one thing I did have to do was change the port to 25565, because for some reason the 25566 port was not working. Don't know why. Normally it would work. Not quite sure on why it wouldn't work for me at the time, but yeah. So I'm gonna see here is we're logged in, and the world is loading up and recording and doing a bunch of stuff. This started with the server with a ton of RAM. My game now with that much, so it's gonna do this and it's don't. But anyways guys, you know how a server works. You join, you play, do whatever you want, and I may or may not do tutorials on installing plugins and making multi-craft servers, and like tutorials on like a control panel with a host. If you guys want to see stuff like that, go ahead and put it down in the description. I'll go out and buy a server and do tutorials on that. Or if you want to see more on the actual PC side, tell me that. And yeah guys, that is all for now. Thank you for watching.